Can we trust what the history books tell us, or are they merely stories written by the victors?
What if I told you that everything you know, everything you've ever read, every idea that has ever shaped our world can be traced back to a single moment in history? Not a battle, not a coronation, but an invention. An invention so powerful it would shatter empires, ignite revolutions, and give a voice to the voiceless. Before this moment, knowledge was a prisoner, locked away in handwritten manuscripts, accessible only to the elite. But one man's ingenuity would unleash it upon the world. In a world saturated with digital information, it's easy to forget the revolution that started it all. This is the story of a single invention that reshaped civilization, democratized knowledge, and laid the foundation for the modern world, the printing press. Before the mid-15th century, books were a luxury, painstakingly copied by hand, accessible only to the wealthy and the clergy. Knowledge was a privilege held by a select few. But in Mainz, Germany, around 1440, a goldsmith named Johannes Gutenberg would change the course of history. In monasteries across Europe, scribes toiled in scriptoriums, dedicating their lives to copying texts one letter at a time. A single book could take months, or even years, to complete, making each one a priceless treasure. He perfected a system of movable metal type, combining it with a screw press to create a machine that could produce texts with unprecedented speed and efficiency. The first major work to be printed using this new technology was the Gutenberg Bible. Suddenly, books could be mass-produced, the cost plummeted, and for the first time, written knowledge became accessible to a broader audience. This sparked a dramatic rise in literacy rates across Europe. People who had never had the chance to read were now able to learn, and the demand for books soared. The impact was profound and far-reaching. The printing press fueled the Renaissance, the Reformation, and the scientific revolution, allowing new ideas to spread like wildfire. Scholars could share their discoveries, thinkers could challenge established doctrines, and news could travel faster than ever before. The Protestant Reformation, led by figures like Martin Luther, was one of the first movements to harness the power of the press. Luther's 95 Theses, which challenged the authority of the Catholic Church, were printed and distributed across Germany, sparking a religious revolution that would reshape Europe. From these early printed books, new forms of media evolved. The 17th century saw the birth of the first newspapers, reporting on current events and shaping public opinion. In the 18th century, magazines emerged, catering to a wide range of interests from politics to art and literature. Print media became the primary vehicle for mass communication, a force for education, and a cornerstone of democratic societies. It entertained, it informed, and it gave a voice to the people. The American and French revolutions were also fueled by the printed word. Pamphlets like Thomas Paine's Common Sense and newspapers filled with revolutionary ideas inspired ordinary people to demand their rights and fight for their freedom. From Gutenberg's workshop to the bustling newsrooms of the 20th century, the legacy of the printing press is the story of information being set free. It transformed every aspect of human life and created the informed, interconnected world we live in today.